Lamar, where does this win potentially rank for you in some of the more exciting games you've had in the NFL with your team?
This is not an exciting win for me at all. Not how the game ended, especially with us in overtime dropping the ball and then a fumble happened. So I'm ticked off about that. I didn't want to put my defense back out there, and we was doing our offensive line was doing a great job, receiver was doing a great job, but we got it done. So it's cool. We got the win. That's all that matters.
Lamar, you're down twice by 10 in that game. Just what's your message? What was the conversation with your teammates throughout that?
I just looked at how much time we had left, and we just got to go score. You know, I always believe in our defense. I got to get my hats to the Bengals though, because that's an extremely talented offense over there on all phases. And we got a talented defense. You know, it was just one of those rival games. It's a divisional game, and we know anything can happen in those type of games. Not necessarily a blowout. I just told my guys we just got to put points on the board. We just got to keep scoring as well.
Omar, you have plenty of highlight reels in your career, highlight plays. Where does that touchdown pass to Isaiah and breaking out of the potential sacks, how high does that one rank for you?
It's cool. I don't know. It's cool.
I know obviously the turnover, it seems like it's kind of sitting with you, but does it feel good in a sense to see, it is a team sport, the defense picked you up, Derrick Henry came in with that big run, and, you did have a pretty great game despite that, but how much is that sitting with you, as far as how you're feeling about the game overall?
It's right in the front of my mind. That's how it's sitting with me right now, because I just don't like putting our team in that type of situation. When those guys can go up and just kick a field goal to win the game, that was just God on our side. He always on our side, but that was just God right there. Our defense making a great stop, when it counted. Those guys held their own. And then Derrick Henry and offensive line did a great job, and JT just finished it.
Lamar, where were you at from a mental standpoint as you walked off the field on that turnover?
I almost cursed. I was furious, like I didn't want that to happen. Like I said, we were driving the ball. I felt like we would have scored on that drive. But the time was going down, and I'm just trying to hurry up and get the snap from Tyler. And as I'm looking to see if it's a delay, I took my eyes off for a split second, and and it was a fumble, but we got the win.
So are you the least excited player here for the Ravens?
Probably. Like I said, I just don't like how that situation happened in overtime. If that probably wouldn't have happened, I probably would be the happiest person in Raven uniform right now. But
along the touchdown pass to Isaiah, fourth quarter, I don't know if you were aware, you stiff-armed a 265-pound defensive lineman and you turfed him. Were you aware of what was going on? That looked like a Derrick Henry stiff-arm.
Yeah, I knew what was going on. We just had to put points on the board. That's what was going through my mind, but without costly turnover. We were driving the ball down the field, trying to make something happen, because those guys, I think like one play, they just went for like 80 yards. So it's like we got to respond back fast because time running out. And time was on our side today because we were able to, make something happen.
Lamar, there's been a lot of discussion this last couple of weeks about what's wrong with Justin Tucker. What are you thinking as he lines up for that 56-yarder?
I had all the confidence in the world. I know who he is. I wasn't worried about what happened early in the season, because if you pay attention to the whole unit, just all of us, we all had mistakes, made in the first two games and stuff like that. So it's the NFL. Sometimes the GOAT may miss, but he came back, and when we needed him, he conquered.
You go for 350 yards passing. Zay's over 100. Kohler, Bateman, Andrews all over 50. Derrick Henry almost 100 rushing yards. What does this say about just the talent on this Ravens offense?
I just say we're a balanced offense, but still got work to prove. Still got work to improve on. I don't believe we reached our ceiling yet. There's still room for improvement throughout this whole season. It's a long season.
All right. Thank you, Lamar.
I appreciate it.